Hi, I'm Amber Parrott with Morgan James Publishing, and today I have the privilege of speaking with Ruth King, the author of Profit or Wealth. Ruth, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Amber, for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. So I want to dive in and ask you a couple questions about your book. What inspired you to write Profit or Wealth?
Well, I realized after writing the very first book, which was The Courage to Be Profitable, that still I had and knew of some businesses that went bankrupt, even though they were profitable.
Sure.
So I looked at it and said, okay, profitability is not the only thing we need here. We need to build wealth. And that's why that was the answer to why people are still going bankrupt, even though they're profitable. So I wrote Profit or Wealth and came up with the rules first that you have to have profitability. And then the second group of rules is here are the simple rules for business sustainability and building wealth.
I love that. I love that you had your first book and then saw that you have more to say and more value to add to the conversation. So thank you for
Mhm.
that.
My pleasure.
You've been helping small businesses not only to survive, but to thrive for 4 decades. What is the key to your success?
I jokingly say it's persistence and being mean, but the reality of the situation is once the light bulb goes on and the contractors and the other small business owners that I work with understand how to, number one, what profit is really all about, number two, how to generate profit, and number three, how to really build wealth, then through the whole implementation process that they understand what a profit and loss statement and a balance sheet really and truly are, learn how to analyze them. And then we set goals and I help them implement the goals. And it's just, a continuous process. Once the light bulb goes on, it becomes easier because then they say, okay, well, what do I really need to do now?
Yeah.
And they get excited about it. And all of a sudden they're making money and all of a sudden they're giving money away to their favorite charities and things that they really believe in. And, my rule has always been the more you earn, the more you can give away. And it's so true. And to watch everybody do it over the past, 40 plus years has been very, very helpful is not the right word, but satisfactory and gave
Sure.
me a really good feeling for helping people.
Yeah, and probably even rewarding to see, like you said, that light bulb go off and people to be in a place where they can not just thrive, but also help others. That has to be amazing. I love that. So a couple of last questions.
Okay.
How did you discover the rules to business wealth, and what are some of those rules?
I discovered them through trial and error, to be perfectly frank. I mean, once I get trust with a client, a lot of times I'll say, will you be my guinea pig? And
Mm,
we'll try something.
sure.
And if it works, we share it with everybody. If it doesn't work, we figure out why it didn't work and do we want to make something work as a result of it.
Yeah.
And that's really and truly where all these profits, the laws of profits or the rules of profit and the rules of wealth came about. And it's really something that has been trial and error, testing, refining, testing, refining. And I'm sure it will get refined even after this book is published. So maybe there'll be another one.
I love that. I love that. And I bet it builds a lot of trust to be able to have those interactions with clients where it's like, hey, let's figure this out together and see what works. So,
Yep, absolutely. And once it works, it's like, okay, let's go. Or if it's not
right.
working, we'll tweak it. And
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, the little tweaks will make them work at the same time, later, once the first thing didn't necessarily work well. And,
Sure.
a lot of the rules revolve pretty much around making sure that number one, you understand balance sheet.
Mhm.
Number two, the fact that you build recurring revenue. And recurring revenue is something that a customer is loyal to you. They are going to be your customer forever. And they buy from you either on a monthly basis or quarterly basis or twice a year basis or every year or whatever it is. And you build trust with them and they build trust with you.
Sure.
And it's revenue that you're going to have month after month, year after year. And it's something that you can sleep better at night because it becomes your safety net.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. It sounds like you've got some wise rules in there. Viewers are hearing this interview and they want to get the book and connect with you. Where can viewers at home connect with you?
They can go to ruthking.info. That's probably the easiest way to find me. All of my contact information is there. It's ruthking.info, and everything's there.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Ruth. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, viewers at home. And be sure, viewers at home, to check out Ruth King's new book, Profit or Wealth. I
There
love
it is. Thank you.